Hi everyone, and welcome to eClass to Worldclass number 13. Unlucky for some, but for us this week it's going to be our lucky week. So what we're going to be focusing on this week: how do you learn something the best? You go and teach it to somebody else. Simple as that. When you go and teach something that you've already learned to somebody else, that teaching comes through you and you get it conjunct at a deeper level, until it is part of who you are. So the theme for this week is to take just one thing, or you can do more if you want to, but you can take just one thing and I want you to go out there and teach it to somebody else. Just because I want that type of energy flowing through you, so that as you're, and what you'll find is that as you start to teach this to somebody else, stuff's going to start to come out. You're going to feel proud of what you're teaching them. You're going to feel a sense of truth, a sense of power, a sense of strength that you're giving them, because in the truth is where you're set free. So by giving somebody else this truth, you're going to set yourself free and help to set them free at a certain level. So it could be anything based on any one of the commandments that you've gone through. It could be something to do with breathing. It could be something to do with helping somebody exercise, or maybe helping someone choose an exercise that they haven't done in a long time, or you might just get someone moving again. You might inspire them to get them moving. Now, or you might inspire them to drink some clean water. You might inspire them to go and take correct supplements instead of the synthetic junk that we see in the marketplace today. You might inspire them to start to eat correctly instead of eating dead or processed foods, or foods that are jacked up with sugars. Something that's real, that's going to serve their body. You might inspire somebody to actually go and love someone again, or even forgive them. You might be able to inspire somebody to get connected to something that they're passionate about, to know what their purpose is. Or you might go and inspire somebody to go and learn something so they get to become more in the process. Or you might simply inspire somebody to be able to relax and allow themselves to recover that much more. So you might introduce them to like meditation, something like that. So you've got your list of these 10 commandments for health. Now, from a drop down menu on any single one of those, it's infinite, the things that you can start to suggest to people. But here's the thing: I only want you to suggest something to them that you have a direct experience for. Because what you'll find is that when you connect with them, you'll be able to connect with them at a deeper level when you have a direct experience where you're telling them your story. You was in this place and you used to eat like this, or you didn't used to move your body, then suddenly you introduce this thing, and this thing started to happen, and you started to transform, you started to feel better. They will get turned on by your direct story. Now, here's another thing. Don't think that you're going to go out there and suddenly you've got this amazing information and people are just going to lap it up. I want you to get clever in how you deliver this information. It's not about causing a separation between you and them, and suddenly you go, well, I told them it and they just rejected it, they just threw it straight back in my face. The idea is to find out how you can inspire them, to find a way in, to find a new way how to say it, to find a new way how to actually introduce it, to get creative with this, and to be really open so life can start to work through you onto other people. Now, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be a work colleague, it could be a complete stranger that you just suddenly bumped into. Doesn't matter who it is, but when you get the result, when you say, so how do you feel that, if you actually did, and here's how I want you to finish it. When you've given your suggestion, it's important that you get them fully associated to it from day one. So you might say, right, just thinking about this, by eating this new food, drinking this new drink, doing this thing, how does it make you feel? Now if they go, well, it makes me feel alright, I can tell you now they're not going to do it. You have to find a way somehow how to inspire them. And that doesn't mean that you're going to start to lecture them. It doesn't mean that you're going to start to preach at them. It means that you're literally going to put your arm over them and you're going to walk them in a loving way down a different path. So you really get to step up as a leader this week. That means that you're not going to be a hypocrite. You're not going to suggest something you're not doing. You're going to have a direct experience of this that you just want to share with somebody. It's like to get yourself in the mindset of when you go and see an incredible movie and you, oh my God, this movie's made me feel amazing. I feel absolutely awesome. And what do you want to go and do? You want to go and share that experience with the people who you care about. So you go up to these people and you're telling them about your experience of this movie. And if they feel your experience, what happens? They then go to the movie. You haven't tried to sell them a movie ticket. You want them to experience what you're experiencing. So that's the mission for this week. Have fun with it. And when you've done it, I want you to post it somewhere. So you get into the habit of, wow, I went out today and part of my physical mastery package, as part of my e-classes, I had to go out there. Skip sent me on this mission and this was what the mission was and this is what the result was. Because when you start to get in that flow, it's effortless. The energy starts to work through you. It may seem like, oh God, he's now maybe going to do something for somebody else. When you get that the secret of living is giving, and that you get to give life to other people through your experience, your vibration goes up and up and up and up and up, and suddenly you will start to seize more opportunities. Life will use you as a portal to literally breathe life through you onto others. So have fun this week. Live strong, live healthy, live long. And for now, I'm out of here.